from our goal. But yeah, we just gave everything. We knew that's gonna happen, and yeah, it's part of the game. Sometimes you don't have always the ball, especially against City away. So yeah, but yeah, as I said, happy to take the 3 points.
So Mo, they've caused you a lot of pain over the years, and to be fair, you've caused them some as well. But what does it mean to come here and win?
It's special, to be fair, especially when you're running to the title race. It's incredible. They won like 4 in a row now. It's an incredible team. But hopefully we just keep calm, because sometimes the pressure get into us. So hopefully we just keep calm and just play our game and try to win each game.
Is that key, Dom, that you stay calm now? You heard the fans at the end singing, we're going to win the league. I can tell you that us in the media are going to get a bit giddy. You guys have got to go out and win, what, 7, 8, 9 more games. So you're the ones that have to stay cool.
I didn't hear it. I was so tired. So
you are exhausted, aren't you?
no, we have to keep going. It's gonna be a tough game home against Newcastle, and then yeah, as you said, 11 more games to go. It's never end. So we have to keep calm. We have to keep going. We have to take the games by game, and yeah. At the end, hopefully, we're going to be on the top.
Just tell us about your contribution today. I'd say you're one of the unsung heroes of this team, but a really nicely weighted flick to make the corner routine happen, and then a goal of your own as well.
No, he just said it was not the best assist. I gave it to him.
What?
The ball was not supposed to come in that area.
Oh, well, I mean...
No, yeah. Yeah, we practiced it yesterday, and... yeah, hopefully we can do it even more times. Finally, he could also find me.
He's still a kid, so I wouldn't give him back. So
I mean, do you know what? I've run out of questions for you, really. But you're now at 30 goals for the season, all competitions, 5th time in 8 seasons. Are you better than ever?
I don't know. It's opinion. Maybe people prefer my first season. People prefer now, but I think. I prefer now because it's just winning the league, you doing your best and helping the team, helping young players as well. It's incredible. And probably this year.
Do you need another title? And does it feel close now?
I wouldn't say it feels close. It's just like we need another title for sure. Me and the big guys here in the team, we need another title. But yeah, we'll give it our best and we'll give it a good shot and see.
Well done today. Player of the match amid some controversy and a slightly angry top of the slide. Mo Salah.
Again, oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
All smiles, a very happy dressing room. It's interesting, he said that before, we need more titles as the senior players.
Yes.
When you look at some of the great players who played for Liverpool and not won the league, they've still only got 1.
Yeah, it's important, isn't it? When you have a history like Liverpool have, and you're always trying to emulate the past, and if you go to Anfield, if you go to the training ground, there's pictures of the past all over the walls of the academies, with ex-managers and ex-players lifting trophies, and that's all it is. Manchester City have been very, very dominant with a wonderful manager, and Liverpool have ran them close a couple of times, and they've won other trophies. But the league is very important to the fans, very important, and they're getting very close to it now. But it's the sign of a good team that they have been consistent for the last few years, isn't it? Even though they haven't been able to catch Manchester City on a number of occasions, their consistency levels have been excellent, and the new managers came in, give them whatever he's given them, a little 5% extra, and they're absolutely flying at the moment.
Yeah, and is that the right message? Stay calm, keep ticking them off, keep winning these games?
It's boring, isn't it? But it's right. You know, it's the only thing you can do, I guess. You know, it is a bit Groundhog Day, but that's the life of a footballer. And of course, every game is different. You know, different challenges, home, away, in Europe. You know, in different cup competitions. So there's plenty to keep you stimulated. But it really is focus on the next one. Who is it? Right. Let's prepare for it.
How do you stay sort of non-human, if you like, in the situation when you're going for a title, and you've got a gap like they have, and you can look at it tonight and think, wow, 11 points, or do you not look at it and don't think like that?
Well, unfortunately, I never had an 11-point gap when I won any of mine, but in regards to the focus, you just have to do your job, and like Mo was saying there, as long as you're doing that and focus on the next game and not get carried away and drawn onto what could be this season in terms of the league, the Champions League, the League Cup. You just have to focus on individual games. Like Mo said, it doesn't sound glamorous, but it's what's got them this far. So I'm sure that is the comments. And
there's no time to even think about it. You know, the home today, preparation for Wednesday. You know, they'll be in. They're not having any days off where they can go out and think about things. They're in tomorrow. They're recovering, and then thankfully they're at Anfield, they don't have to travel, and they're playing a team who played earlier today in Newcastle, and their form's better and they're at home, so the crowds will be more excited now every time they play, particularly at Anfield. So that has to just take care of itself, really. The PSG game's next week, and then there's an international break in a couple of weeks. That's when you hopefully, if you're not going on international duty, the manager will say, right, here's a few days off, get yourself to a beach or get yourself somewhere where you can have some downtime and recover.
And I think individually, you'd be lying if you didn't say you thought about the points gap and thought about winning the league. And, you know, when you're driving into training, your mind's wandering and you're thinking, right, if we beat them, we only need this. You do think about it in your own time, but you never discuss it amongst the lads. When you're in the dressing room, you don't say, hey, lads, we only need X amount of wins and things like that. That's almost put to the side. But I think when you're in your own time, then you do think about it, isn't it?
The fans aren't they? The fans are singing it today, loud and proud, weren't they? And they feel that this weekend, even though it's still in February, this weekend is like the pivotal weekend. Arsenal lost, Forest have lost, you know, the top second, third and fourth all lost, and Liverpool have won. So the fact that they're 11 games in now to go and 11 points clear, everybody will be starting to think about it now, definitely.
Well, when you look at the fixtures, the figures of history, you can see why Liverpool fans are singing it, because when you look at this type of lead, at this type of stage of the season, up to 27 games, there you go, 11 points or more, and each and every one of those teams have gone on to be champions.
Yeah, I mean, it would be a catastrophic end to the season for Liverpool if obviously they don't go on to collect it now. And Macca's right, this has been a huge pivotal weekend, but it wasn't meant to be in many ways, was it? You know, it's almost like Liverpool.
I was hoping it was the other way around.
Exactly, Liverpool had the hard one. You know, they had the hardest game. So you were thinking, as a Liverpool fan, I'm sure all Liverpool fans were thinking, if we can just keep them at arm's distance, we can match Arsenal's result, let's say, it would have been an amazing weekend. But to reverse it and to go 3 points further clear is magical. And as you say, look at that. I mean,
it's the team's chasing as well, Mo, isn't it? The team's chasing Liverpool and not playing well.
There's no form behind it.
There's no rule to just go further and further clear. So when Liverpool draw a game and have a blip, someone loses. You know, so no one's getting any closer to them first. It could have been 5 points. In 24 hours, it's now 11. So, you know, you just feel as if the teams below are going to keep on dropping points.
Yeah, remarkably, all of the rest of the top four lost this weekend, but Liverpool didn't. Curtis Jones, who's waiting to speak to us live at the Etihad Stadium. Macca is very excited here, Curtis. Well, you can see the big smile. Well done. How good does that feel to go to the Etihad, the home of the champions, and win like that?
Feels amazing, yeah, as everybody knows, you know, we've always came here, it's always been hard, but and today was again, you know, it was a hard game, but yeah, we came out on top, so I'm happy with that.
And the way you got those goals in the first half?
Yeah, we always knew it was going to be a hard game, and going to have all the ball, but our plan was, you know, it was all about here, of course it was going to be hard, but any chance that we get, you know, we have to go and break and we have to go and score. And that's what that's what we've done. So
Curtis, well played today. Just looking at that first goal, we were sort of discussing, was it you that was supposed to be on the end of that, or was it always meant for Mo Salah? We just heard an interview between Dominic Szoboszlai and Mo Salah, and they were joking whether it wasn't planned quite like that.
Nah, it was planned like that, but in training is like we basically done the same thing, but then Mo's touch was bad. So then it fell into me at the edge, and then I scored. So then I was telling Mo, I was like, Mo, look, just do the exact same thing. But yeah, I mean, fell to him there and he went and scored. So I'm happy. That's fine.
Brilliant.
And Curtis, it's Macca. So unfortunate for your goal. Did you have a feeling that Dominic may have been offside?
Yeah, just a touch, you know. That's why I weren't really going mad, or you didn't see a knee slide, anything like that. I was half just calm. But yeah, it's one of them things, you know. It's you know, it's important that it's all about the team. Yeah, it would have been nice if I had the goal, but it's fine. We still won.
Well, you still made the run, mate. It was a great run. So you know, you were there just in case.
Because I'm playing as a 9, that's what I do.
Exactly. You're like the under-18s and the 21s. You're goal scoring now. That's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to think so, but at the same time, you know, I'd like to score even more and assist even more. But you know, it's one of them games that I didn't really have the ball a lot, so it was more about I had to press right, I had to get back and help. And if I had the chance to score a goal, I knew I was always going to be there at the end of it. And yeah, that's what I tried. But unfortunately, it was offside. But again, as I said, the important thing is that we came away with a huge win.
Curtis, when Liverpool won the Premier League title, I think you were involved 6 times that season. You were in and around the squad that was successful. This time you're a far more integral player. Did you get that similar feeling? Different manager, same dressing room?
Yeah, I mean, the feeling that is all the same. But
Involved 6 times that season.
that I've played. I don't play as a 9, but he's used me there as a 9 ball, a 9.5, a 10 kind of. Yeah, and that just shows the trust. He sees me train every day. Of course, fans always want all the goals and all the assists, but unfortunately, I'm around lads who take all the goals and the assists, which is fine as well. But I'm a big part of the team. I help in different ways. I'm comfy on the ball. That's being a big finger man. So it's about just using that in the right way, and then having the trust of the manager and the rest, and then the rest of his staff, and of course then the lads as well around. They speak to me now as being more of a man and not a kid around the team. So yeah, as I said there, I think it's all about the trust.
And just finally, Curtis, what a weekend. Arsenal losing yesterday, you winning at the Etihad today, and you're finishing at 11 points clear at the top of the table.
Yeah, it's a great week, but it just these games as it comes. We just have to win all of our games, and then we'll be fine. If teams around us drop points and lose games and draw, then that's with them. But our thought and our mind is just win every single game. We go out there, we run. We don't think, we've kind of got games spared, and we've got points to play with. It's never that. It's just each game as it comes. We just take care of it. That is a whole the team. At the end of the game, there, Virgil just spoke as well and just basically said the same thing. It's just each game as it comes, and just make sure that we win all of our games, and we'll be fine. So every game as it comes, and you'll see at the end of the season.
Certainly will. Very well played today. Thanks again for joining us.
Take care.
Congratulations.
Well done, Curtis Jones, live at the Etihad. Speaking very well, and you were mentioning, joking there, he's under 18. You've seen his come through the... A lot was made about Liverpool not making many signings, but he's almost like a new signing. The regularity he's been featuring under Arne Slot, perhaps compared to the last couple of years in the Jurgen Klopp.
Yeah, people get obsessed with new signings, don't they? It's like we need to buy more players, but I think the coaching staff and Arne Slot, and certainly the sporting directors and everybody concerned at Liverpool, involved at Liverpool, knew they didn't need much. They didn't need much. They knew that Gravenberch was a year older at Liverpool, Gakpo was the same, Endo was the same. So they knew they were getting better. And then you've got Curtis and Harvey Elliott, who have been on the periphery but are now older, more wise, more experienced, and can do a great job. So it's actually very clever. You don't need to bulk up a squad when otherwise, if you have too many players, i.e. like a Chelsea, it just gets in the way. Liverpool have got a real streamlined squad, and everybody who comes in has an impact. And you see the bench today. They've been stacked on the bench, but also they've stayed clear of injuries, and that you have to give credit to Arne Slot with his medical science people around him, because he trusts them and he listens to them, and that's really helped them going forward. Everybody who comes on does slots into the team, pardon the pun, seamlessly. Don't the Enzo's come on and done a great job, doesn't moan. There's no negativity that comes out of Liverpool. If you're not playing, nobody's moaning. They're just all in it together, and they're all just rolling forward. It's really nice to see.
Yeah, Arne Slot brought his director of medicine specifically with
yes,
him
he did,
from Holland. And it's interesting to hear Curtis saying the difference this season, to Julian's question, is the trust. That to be trusted in a game like that, away at the champions today, with Gakpo on the bench and Nunes and Jota on the bench.
Yeah, and with trust comes confidence. If you feel the trust of your manager, it gives you confidence. If you feel the trust of the fans and your fellow players, it gives you confidence. They give you the ball in tight situations because they trust you, because